Hello guys, and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So today we're going to be focusing on how to create a Shopify website. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I just want to cover a few key points. Of course, for those who are starting off, what exactly is a Shopify website builder? Now, Shopify is an e-commerce based website builder, and it's a platform that helps you as a business owner or an individual to grow and expand your business within the online presence. Now, they do offer the retailers as a place to basically have a service for payments, could be for marketing, shipping, and customer engagement tools are provided. Now, can you actually customize the website? And the answer to that is yes. So Shopify is based off themes as well. So if you're shopping for a Shopify theme, make sure you evaluate each one for its images, how it's been laid out, and this could be in terms of the fonts used and what sort of color contrast they use. So they actually have presets, that's what they're called. Depending if you're going for a paid or free version, they have different options for the presets. So just go through them. Now, of course, you're maybe wondering now, what exactly are themes? So themes are basically the structural design of your website. So they actually provide a default theme for you, and you have free themes or paid for themes, and it's just an area where you can choose the design and pick out which would be the best one for you. Now, of course, just to further explain that point of free and paid for themes, this is the Shopify site itself. So this is the Shopify themes. Now, of course, you can scroll down and check out the different versions that they have to offer. Shopify do have their own theme. So if we just go ahead and click on all themes, they do have a free version. They've got 11 themes to choose from there. So you've got Raid, Refresh, Sense, Dawn, Origin, Craft, Studio, Taste, and Crave, Publisher, Color Block. By all means, go ahead and pick which one would be best suited to your site. The sort of layout as well, the design. There's a mixture of different choices for you. Now, if you are feeling a little bit more confident in your business, and of course you're making that sort of revenue and you're maybe looking for more features, these are the features below. So it's quick view, mega menu, sticky header. So that's what that one offers. Something a little bit different here with the publisher is that it offers quick view, stock counter, mega menu, and sticky header. So you can see that they do have their own parts to offer. If you have a business, let's just say you are within the online presence, you have an ongoing business, you want to maybe invest a little bit more in the theme, then by all means, you can go ahead and go for the paid for version for the themes. Now, these are actually created by other individuals and not by Shopify themselves. So take it as an example here for Impulse. This is what I meant about the presets. So there's a couple of different presets and themes for what the Impulse is. With the features on this one, it has EU translation. So you've got store locator, age verifier, countdown timer, color swatches. So if you go ahead and view that, you can see that it's created by Archetype Themes. And they've actually got their own, they should have their own stores that are using the theme itself. So if you guys know Kappa, they're actually using that theme there. There's Penny for penny boards. So quite a different, or a few official brands, as you can see. So that's some of the features below as well. So you can go ahead and check out some of what they have to offer. So without getting too in depth with it, that's pretty much a conclusion of what themes are. You get a free and a paid for one. Now, of course, people are going to be asking, can you ask for help? And yes, certainly you can. Now, the Shopify Experts Marketplace helps you connect with an experienced web developer that you can hire for guidance. Or you can go ahead and look at some forums and see if there's any parts that you may have an issue with. You can chat with the people at Shopify as well if you need to. So Shopify is very, very helpful in that sort of department. Now, I've just situated a step-by-step guide on how you would want to maybe lay out your potential online website. So first step there is to, of course, get organized. Now, having a wireframe, a sketch, or a plan would set you up for your soon-to-be online website. Now, if you want your site to have maybe like images, video categories, contact page, FAQ, about us, menu page, anything that you think that you would need, make sure you go ahead and design that within a wireframe or sketch or plan, of course. Now, it gets a little bit easier once you've pretty much nitpicked and diagnosed everything that you want. That's you getting everything mapped out. This will make quick progress of the general structure for your site. So of course it makes sense. You can't build anything without a foundation. This is your foundation. And even if you have to sketch out what your pages will look like, your home page, show that to the designer, or if you're going to be designing your own website, then this is the first guide that you want, or first step that you would want to get through. Now, of course, the next step, once you've got everything sussed out, you want to maybe go on to Shopify itself, choose a website template. Now, of course, there are ways to do that. You can go ahead and get started with a theme, or you can completely build it from scratch. That's primarily your option. Of course, as I've said, themes are very, very customizable, so you don't have to stick with the current designs. And just so you guys have an idea of how the themes look like, so this is actually the Dawn theme that I'm using at the minute. This is the current layout of the Dawn theme. Now, it's very, very basic at the minute, as you could see. There's not much else to it. Of course, it has a placeholder background. You've got the announcement bar for the header. You've got the header itself. You've got an image banner. You can browse the latest products. You've got your buttons, footer, quite a few options to choose from in terms of building your first site, or if you're building a Shopify e-commerce site. Now, in terms of this, if you do decide to go for the Dawn theme, the Dawn theme actually looks a little bit like this. So you can see how they've got their bags collection, shoes, lookbook. This is the background or current placeholder for how the website's meant to look. So as you can see, they're doing more of a industrial design meets fashion. So that's what they're basing it off. You can see here the sort of similarity it's got towards the Dawn theme, the one that's fully built. So it's got My Store, Home, Catalog, and Contact. And if we look back to this one, they've got Dawn, bags, shoes, and lookbook. Now, of course, this one has a mega menu. Well, supposedly a mega menu. So that's how it looks. It's more of a drop-down menu. And you can go ahead and apply that on within your header as well. And you can add blocks to your area, announcement bars if you wanted to as well. And as you can see, there's little areas where you can add sections to. So depending on how you want to do it, you could have videos, blog posts to boost SEO. You've got multi-rows, rich text, a featured collection, image with text, image banner, slideshow. Quite a few little options to choose from there. So if I go ahead and demonstrate that for you, so if I go ahead and select a slideshow, this is then where I could present the products, show the current sort of fashion that's on with 2023. There's a lot of things that you could do with the slideshow. Of course, if I wanted to remove it as well, I can do so. And simply just select remove, and that'll go ahead and remove the block for you. Now, as for SEO or the theme settings as well, you can go ahead and modify it. So say that the logo currently is My Store. I can go ahead and select a image, drag and drop something that I've designed using some form of logo maker, or of course if there's any other application out there for designing such as Photoshop, then you can go ahead and add your logo in here. Could be PNG, JPEG, anything like that, as long as it's Not going to ruin the quality of your selected image. Now, depending how you want to do it as well, you can change the desktop logo width as well. So this is customizable in terms of that. You can add a favicon image. Favicon image is basically the little tab image that you'll see on the top of your screen. Of course, here we've got some colors as well, which shows us the primary colors. We've got our typography as well. And currently at the minute, it is actually called Assistant. And I can go ahead and change that if I wanted to. So there's a few different fonts that I can go through with that. I can even search for some fonts as well. So depending if none's there, you can go ahead and upload them as well. I can change the boldness of it as well. So I've got extra light. If I wanted to go for extra light, I can do so. Or extra bold, I can go ahead and change that to extra bold. You can see how it's changed with the button. So you can see shop all with the extra light and within the extra bold. And I can go ahead and change the fonts as well. Do know as well, when you are going through the fonts, make sure that it ties in well with your website. You don't want it to be all over the place. We have created a video on what sort of fonts that you may be able to use and what sort of pairing fonts it goes with. Now, next one, you've got layout, of course, and that just pretty much just goes within your page width and the grid of the area. And there's, of course, other areas there. You can even add your custom CSS if you wanted to. And then, of course, we have the default theme style. Now, in terms with SEO as well, if you're wanting to encourage search engine optimization, you want to get that flow into your website once you've finalized everything, then you may want to go into the app embeds. And that's pretty much just an area where you can add some apps, SEO, but we'll go ahead and look into that later on in the stage. We'll just cover what the apps are. So once you're happy enough with choosing that template, of course, we've already stated how you would customize your website. Now, if you are customizing your website, there's a few key things to look into. As I've said, with adding your own content in, some of your products as well, some of your own business information, and as we've stated, how you would be able to customize the site design with the colors, fonts, and layouts. Now, as soon as you're moving into the next stages of building the Shopify website, you may want to go ahead and consider choosing a domain. Now, you want to pick something more unique towards your current location as well. So, say for example, if you're creating a bakery, make sure you have a unique name for it, and on top of that, have a location. So, if we were in Northern Ireland, you would have bakery NI. Of course, it's specifying then that you're a baker within NI, Northern Ireland. Now, if I just had bakery, of course, that could be assuming anywhere around the globe. It's not specific to an area. So it's very, very key to choose the right domain. So just say, for example, with us, we've got ProfileTree.com. That's the name of the company, of course, and it's just straight to the point. It's ProfileTree.com. Make sure as well, so if you already have a domain, then you can go ahead and point it with the A records or CNAME records, or just pretty much just make sure it's pointed to the right area. Next, of course, is the optimize your website for search engines. Now, this is what I was on about with the apps earlier on. SEO, as you guys know, is the search engine optimization. So, of course, once you have a plan set in place, you can use the premium SEO optimizer to ensure that your site can be found easily on the search engines like Google and Bing. Now, these are some of the apps on the Shopify App Store that can possibly help you within SEO. Now, all you would need to do is search up SEO. And of course, here we have the SEO optimizer. go ahead and select that. So there's a couple of different apps there that you can choose from. One here that is a page speed booster. It's got lazy load as well, image compression, SEO. This one here has blogs, emails, and social ads. So that's pretty much a way of upselling. There's one specified for upsell, pop-ups, marketing, or email marketing. So any subscribers will receive newsletters or SMS texting, which is pretty good. So quite a few different apps that you can select and help boost your initial website just to spark up that online presence. So that's another way of doing it. And of course, lastly, what you would want to do then is go ahead and launch your website. Now, with launching your website, it's fairly simple. All you would need to do is go ahead and publish your site, watch the business grow. But once you're live, always make sure that you check for no issues by managing it. You want to make sure it's updated, even double check for reviews. Stay active on social media. It gives that sort of course, if anybody's talking about your website, and of course, if there's any issues, then you would have the social media to fall back into, or any emails like that. And make sure that all the links are working, especially the products as well. Say that you are advertising anything within social media, be it Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything like that. Anything that could provide an ad, or even TikTok. You want to make sure those links are actually linking to the right pages. Now, it could be the product pages, it could be the actual link website, anything like that. Just make sure that the URLs are exactly what it's meant to be linking to. Also ensure that with the devices, that every single one is optimized. You want to make sure that it's optimized within tablets. You want to make sure it's optimized within mobile phones, any other sort of devices. Of course, it may look great on your desktop, but it may not look great on the mobile devices or the tablets. So, of course, that's another key factor. Now, of course, what I want to roll into now is the different plans that are available. Now, this is, of course, very, very crucial when you're setting up and getting through for your online website, your Shopify website. Now, there are different plans. There's basic, you've got Shopify, you've got advanced. Basic, of course, provides everything that you would need to get started. What's great is that you do get that option for paying £1 for the first 3 months. You also get a 3-day free trial as well. Now, as you can see, you've got payments here, and the transaction fees for all third-party payment providers, it's 2%. Of course, the higher you pay, the lower you have to pay for these transaction fees and conversion fees as well. So the basic plan, as you can see, features 2 staff members. You've got up to 1,000 locations. You've got basic reports as well. For the Shopify one, you've got 5 staff members, 1,000 locations, and professional reports. And you've also got the advanced, which is showing up of the 15 staff members. You've got up to 1,000 location, professional reports, and advanced report builder, international pricing, and duties and import taxes. And with the shipping as well, you also get USPS priority mail pricing. That also applies the same for the Shopify. Now, of course, for those who are looking for something a lot bigger, you may want to start looking into Shopify Plus. Shopify Plus starts at around £2,000, $2,000. That's more of like an enterprise level, depending if you're earning more than £1 million per annum or $1 million per annum. So you're pretty much reaching above and beyond at that point. But of course, the basic plans here, Shopify, with the 3 different plans, these are all you would need. Basic, Shopify, and advanced. Of course, if you're not earning that much revenue, then there's no need to go that high. Now, as you can see, all plans include a shareable product pages, sales channels, marketing automation, unlimited products, fast and reliable checkout, a couple of different ones as well, 24/7 support. So that's the sort of help you can get. You also get a free SSL certificate, customer segmentation, fraud analysis, You can sell over 133 countries, which is great to expand that global awareness for your business. Abandoned cart recovery as well. Unlimited contacts, manual order creation, gift cards. So, of course, if you want to read more on that, you've got the www.shopify.com. But guys, that is all I have for you today. Of course, if you guys have any questions at all regarding the video, and if you're stuck on anything, please do let us know in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much.